Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to do a review of Mark Sebastian's Profit Revolution. So he is a guy that works for Money Map Press. So you guys are not familiar with Money Map Press, here's the website. I'll leave a link in the description, you can go and check them out. I'm not affiliated with Money Map Press at all, and they are like a super well known basically financial publication company. So they have so many different services, and the Profit Revolution by Mark Sebastian is just one of them. So I haven't joined this service, and I probably won't, and I'll tell you the reasons why in a few minutes. I want to quickly check out my GPS trader for the day. This is my favorite software. This is the Spy. It's working real time, sorry. And you can see that the signal went off here this morning on the 1 minute chart. I missed it because I was doing the review, but you can see that the trade went up all morning, well, for the last 20 minutes, and then stopped out up here. These are little trailing stop losses. This is the best strategy and indicator system that I've ever used. I can't recommend it enough. You can see all the back-tested results. So from earlier, you can see the signal triggered on this thick green line, and it went all the way up to here with the trailing stop losses following it and closed out here. This one was kind of a break even, and then this one here this morning was a nice win. So I'll leave a link in the description. Go and check out the GPS trader. It is one of the best things I've done for my trading for a long time. Alright, so back to the review. So Mark Sebastian is a guy I hadn't really heard of. I came across a review from another blogger guy, and I thought I'd look into it a little bit more. And the story is a little bit odd. So he claims that he was working on the Chicago Board and Options Exchange. I can't verify that anywhere, but I don't see why that would be untrue. I can't find any independent verification of that though. But he seems to have come up with this low-cost options trading strategy. The story seems to go that he was working at the Chicago Board Options Exchange, and he got fired because he dared to reveal his amazing strategy to somebody, or it's not very clear like who it was, or did he reveal it, or did he threaten to reveal it. The story is kind of weird and wishy-washy. That gets my back up a little bit. My kind of red flags start popping up, thinking, is this true? He's super high profile though. He's appeared in all these different news outlets, CNBC, Bloomberg, all these things. So he's really well known. He's got his own podcasts, and this is him right here. So he seems to have some credibility on the surface of it. However, like I said, I can't verify his backstory, and this is where it gets really weird, because he makes the most ridiculous bold claims that you can imagine. So he says that, he'll make 10,000% in just a few days on some of his options positions. Well, that might be possible on a lotto or something. It seems like it would be pretty hard to do. I've never managed to do anything like that. Doesn't mean it's impossible, it just feels like it's kind of unlikely. So he claims that his bosses fired him for this amazing strategy, and that he started these services as a way to teach the public what he was doing, like how he was making all this money. But on the website, I can't find out whether any of these claims are true. There's no track records that I can find. There's not even like any other reviews from real subscribers that have been in the service. There's overviews like what I'm doing, where people have gone and researched this, tried to find out more information, and kind of said, this is kind of weird. So I looked and I found one trading spreadsheet, but of course you can put whatever numbers you want in there, that claimed that he went from $100 per position and doing about 1 to 5 trades a week in January last year, and made $12,000 with these tiny positions, this asymmetric risk reward idea. And he did about 20 trades in January. There was one losing trade, and the rest of them were winners. So unless you subscribe, you can't find out too much about what the Profit Revolution strategy is. It seems to be something to do with the VIX, and how we're having these massive spikes on the VIX, and how those have become more pronounced since the COVID pandemic brought in all this crazy volume into the trading world. So he claims to use this as his strategy. So he buys options and they spike, and he makes a ton of money apparently. So you get a lot with the service, but it does cost a fair bit of money. It's $5,000 a year, and there's no free trial, so you've got to trust that this guy really is making tens of thousands of % profit every month, which is a stretch in my opinion. So whilst the service sounds really good and everybody wants to be able to do small options positions with like $100 or $200, right, and then have the chance of making thousands of dollars, there's no evidence to suggest that this guy's really doing that. Now, if you're part of the service, please let me know in the comments below whether you're making thousands of % profit every month from this guy's alerts. So far, there's very little out there that I can find to verify these claims. So if you join the service for $5,000 a year, you get access to his trading software where he claims that that is like the secret sauce. Like, you can find these low-cost options contracts that are under $1 and they're underpriced and they're ready to move up in price massively, apparently. So you can use the trading software to do that. He claims that it cost $100,000 plus to develop the software. Again, no way to verify if that's true or not. He does have a trading course that teaches you how to use the software. It's pretty well structured according to what I could find, and it is a way to basically learn the asymmetric trading strategy that he talks about. He includes a trading journal, which is kind of pointless because you can have your own trading journal. I use ChartLog. There's a chat room so you can chat to the other subscribers, and then every morning Mark goes live and talks about what he's going to do for the day, picks a trade for that day. It's not a day trade usually. It seems like you have to hold them for a month, but every day there's like a new choice. It can get, it seems like it can vary. He says 1 to 5 a week, so that could be 1 every 5 days, or it could be 1 every day. Hard to say. I do like trading communities though, so like a private chat room with other subscribers is good. It's probably worth its weight in gold, depending on the people that are in there, obviously. I don't like the fact it costs $5,000 a year with no free trial. I did find reference to a 30-day money-back guarantee, where they claim that if you don't think the service is worth 10 times what you paid within 30 days, then they'll give you a full refund. I couldn't really find that on the website anymore though, so whether that comes and goes is kind of important, right? Because these are extraordinary claims of massive, massive wins with very few losses, and the cost of $5,000 a year is significant. So if they're running a 30-day money-back guarantee, there's still no way to be sure that they'll honor that, right? So that sounds amazing, but again, it's not like a way to be 100% sure you're not going to lose your $5,000 and then a whole bunch of money trading. Anyway, it's a short video today because I haven't actually tested this service. I just thought I'd bring it to your attention because it does sound good, and I'm usually, I don't know, maybe I'm just too optimistic about a lot of these guys, but I feel like there's less scams out there than most people think there are. I lost count over the years how many times I've thought something was a scam just to try it out and find that actually it was like a fantastic service or investment on my behalf. So don't be put off by the fact that this doesn't seem that great. Do your own research, see what you can find out, and then let me know in the comments below, because I can then go and check them out, do another review or update this review, and then if there's enough evidence to suggest that this is a profitable system, you could always join and test it and see what the real deal is behind the paywall. So anyway guys, I'll catch up with you in the next video. Cheers.